Salutations, darlings. Azorwing here, bringing you some more Genshin Impact. Last time, oh my goodness, last time, so much happened. The Traveler of Luminar, I do believe her name is, met, was, if only temporarily, reunited with her brother. And, well, anymore I shan't say. You just have to go check it out. And as for this stream episode, whether you're watching it here on Twitch or over on YouTube, this time I will be doing those companion quests. Let's go. In case you're like, whatever could you mean companion quests? When were those a thing? Well, those were a thing. Let's see. Cross your T's, carry your I's, subtract 1, and a long time ago. They've been here for a while. And I've basically been ignored them, and you're like, what do you mean? Companion quests. Those don't sound familiar. You're right, they're not easily found. They're not in active quests. They're not in your various active quests. Archon, story, commission, or world quest. Not here. You might think, story quests. You'd be right. They're in the second tab. Or, well, hangouts. We'll be doing Barbara's Hangout. Although
I still have a lot to do.
I always hate when my original resin
With the guild. How about you take a rest while I go back?
It's maxed out. It's just like it feels like a
Add
waste.
Astra Abyssosk.
Yes, add Astra applesauce. Add extra applesauce. Got it. Excuse me. Alright, now let's see. I know that I need more icicles. And I do believe this entire team is level 90. Let's see. 90, 90, 90, 90, 90, 90, 90, 90. Good. Everyone here is level 90. These darlings will get to eventually. I could level up a latte. And a Noel. Need more earth chunks and basalt pillars. Sorry, Rando. Not today. Oh, I thought I got that first one. Okay. Yeah.
By royal decree.
Goodness gracious, that was practically vicious. My bad, stupid flower. Okay, well. After that near-death experience. I would like to say that things are mostly getting better. Should be.
The show begins by royal decree.
So a quick use, I got simply two shards, goodness gracious. And I need... That gives me 4, so I need 2 more.
Breathe. 3.
I also need 2 of those lilies, which are a bit hard to come by. Actually, I know what else I'm short of. I am short on Primo gems. So, every time I press navigate, it's never what I think. I always think it's going to pull up the map and be like, ha, here it is. Never does that. And I don't know why I keep expecting it to. Okay, so, goodness gracious. What you doing? Cooking for somebody who's pretty lazy. Some ingredients here must feed good money for those. You think this freeloader's gonna pay my boss back? I think not. Everything I consume comes out of my own pocket. He owes me big time. Just go to fetch the vegetables, will you? And it's not a huge task, and it won't take you long. Well, that wasn't my intention, but here they are. Well, I have no problem giving you these. Ah, yes. Still frosted over. Let's see. Oh, that is the wrong button. Yes, is on this island. I wish I could. I forgot. Middle mouse click points you in the direction that your character is looking. I think it's this guy then. Yeah. You sleepy, adorable little fish. Great food, and he's like, ah, yes, tell him many thanks. And you might think, oh, this guy is actually really grateful, but he's still pretty much a freeloader. No. Poor Zhao, he's such a nice guy. Thank you for this raid. Number of times heard those words in your drives me mad. Over the year. Goodness gracious. Yes. Now get back to living our lives. You remember, right? She sells the things that I need. Really, if I don't have over 200 of an item, just to be safe. If I don't have a good chunk over 200 of an item, really, I barely have anything of it at all. Any of it at all. Goodness gracious, words. Hello. It's not them. So over here. Let's see. Huh.
Let's dance. Go as one. I swear by my sword.
I always see my little Oshinab. Yeah, absolutely adorable.
My royal I'll protect
Giant fire squishes. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba. I just ran right into the explosion. There is
Let's dance. My royal
Alrighty. Another one down. I just like blowing this up. The explosions really are lovely. Let's see, this one over here. Yeah. Another day. Lovely waterfalls. Really just lovely everything. Aha! Now what will I do here? Diffuse.
Let's dance. I swear by my sword.
Alright. Done and dusted. There should be one more. Yes. On the bright side, it's not like over here. Oh, a slime balloon. If ever I had to choose a quest that I liked the least, it would be the slime balloon.
Oz, reveal thyself.
I will say, this is certainly a way to goodness gracious. Yes, bug off. Alright. Well, I've learned a new way to fight those stupid balloons. And I forgot to replace the waypoint marker there, because of course I did. Oh, Alright, let's go claim a commission reward. And then, let's be friendly with Barbara. Heaven knows, she deserves it. Add Astra Abyssosque. We got a nice little chunk of Primo Gems. And simply because when you do anything relatively, actually, before I forget, I have heard from my cousin that this kid's lethal. I haven't seen it because I haven't played as him. And I'm perfectly oblivious.
Come on, don't keep me waiting.
Okay. And
time for some training?
Right. Ice, water, electricity, and wind. I think that'll be a solid combo. Fire and electricity is delightfully lethal, but ice and electricity can also be lethal. And of course, water and electricity is just a must. And then wind to amplify everything? Hell yeah. But we'll deploy these darlings. Alrighty. Now. Wellspring of Healing. Let's begin the hangout, I guess. Okay. Yes. Okay, we got a quest. Alright, makes sense. We gotta go back to Mondstadt, because that's where Barbara is. Like, 90% of the time. Oh, she's actually right. Well, you can see her because of the marker. Let's see. What's it gonna do? Right. So I'm switching over here. What do you mean? Goodness gracious, check out what plan? Yeah, improves what? Okay. Why would I abandon the hangout? Why would I ever do that, Sister Victoria? Goodness gracious. Sister Victoria seems to be troubled by something. Huh? I mean, we're looking for Barbara, but let's go see what Sister Victoria is bothered by.
I sure hope Sister Barbara is okay.
Oh, what happened to Barbara?
Sister Barbara said that she was going out to pick some herbs earlier, but I'm afraid that she has yet to return.
A most troubling notion indeed.
Perhaps I should report the matter to the Knights of Favonius.
I'll go search for Barbara.
You? Well, I guess as the honorary knight, you may very well be a good fit for the task. Not to mention, it would save me the trouble of reporting the matter to the Knights.
Exactly. It's a win-win.
All right. I'll leave it to you. Before Sister Barbara departed, she said that she was headed to Wolvendom to pick some herbs.
Wolvendom.
You could start by looking for her there.
Seems reasonable. La 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 la. Oh, high up in.
The knights can do for you.
I'm not right now. Let's see. You always go really high up into Wolvendom. It's like nothing's ever at the base of Wolvendom or in the valley of Wolvendom. Nah, you always gotta go as if you're practically heading off to meet the grand old wolf of Wolvendom. I mean, I do suppose it makes sense. Okay. Let's see. Wolvingdom really is a lovely place. Now, before we continue on, little miss. Wait, I'm still not using this. Right? I would actually love cake like that. Oh my goodness. I need to get my caking skills out, dust them off, and try to make something like that. Let's see. Where could Barbara be? I mean, I don't. She's I mean, if she's looking for Wolfhook. Barbara, oh, where are you? Oh, there she is.
How strange. I can't seem to find any.
Oh, any what? Barbara, I finally found you.
Oh, it's you. What are you doing here? Is something the matter?
Not necessarily. You've been gone for some time. We decided to come looking for you.
Oh, I see. No need to worry. There hasn't been any sign of danger. I'm just here to gather some red wolfhook berries, that's all.
Red? I didn't know they came in red.
But the strange thing is, there should be lots of wolfhooks here, and I can't seem to find any.
I might have accidentally collected all of them.
Well, anyway, no need to worry about me. I'll just have another look around here, and if I can't find any, I'll just...
Miss Barbara? Huh. She's not here either.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, somebody seems to be coming this way. Oh, I'm sorry, but please just keep quiet, okay? Don't let them find us.
Hey, we got your back. Why would you want to hide?
Because... Well, just because.
Is this a creepy fan club? So just wait here. We'll go send that person away. Let's go deeper into the forest and wait for them to leave. Let's go deeper into the forest.
All right then. Let's head this way.
Oh, it's a prancing. Please detach from the tree.
Shh. Keep your voice down. We mustn't let that person find us here.
Why the hearts?
Oh, this should be a good spot. Let's wait here for a while.
Alright. Why are you trying to avoid being seen?
Well, it's a little embarrassing to say, but...
You're far too popular and people are following you around and being creepy.
In Mondstadt, I often perform songs for people. Because it's been so well received, the other sisters have started encouraging me to perform across to that. Now more and more people are showing up to hear me perform.
How nice. But...
I'm happy to see such turnouts, don't get me wrong. But
and there it
now,
is.
people always stop me on the street when I go shopping or when I go out for personal matters.
Oh, Barbara, you... you don't know what to do. Oh.
I know that all they want is to get my autograph or to ask me how I'm doing, which isn't a bad thing.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm very thankful for all my fans, but oh, there are simply too many of them.
Oh my gosh.
I always do my best to fulfill their requests and not let them down. But sometimes
Oh.
I feel that I just don't have the strength to do so.
Oh, Barbara.
Even when I'm in the church, people will still come hoping to greet me. I'm constantly in a state of tension no matter where I go.
Yeah, damned if you do and damned if you don't.
The reason I came here was not only to find wolf hooks for making Tunner's cough medicine, but also to have some quiet time alone.
But you trust us enough.
Do you understand that feeling? To sit peacefully and not think about anything? Just by yourself? It's simply the feeling of relaxation.
Oh, that sounds nice.
It's been far too long since I've had that feeling. Before I knew it, I was out here all day and forgot to return to the city.
Oh my goodness, you've been here a day? All day? Oh. Well, I can sort of understand why they'd be worried if you left early in the morning. If you're looking for wolf hooks, there should be plenty nearby.
Oh yes, there are plenty of the normal variety. But I'm looking for red wolf hooks. No matter how hard I look, I can't seem to find any. I clearly remember that they always grow here.
Really? Because I have never once seen a red wolf hook. Let's wait for that person to leave and then we can go look for some.
I guess that's all we can do for now. Although it certainly isn't nice to treat someone that way. But today, I simply wish to keep to myself.
I feel you. Oh dear. Wouldn't your family worry about you picking herbs all alone? It's alright, this is a perfect place for two people to spend some time together. So what? These are like multiple different things. What am I supposed to say? It's alright, this is a perfect place for two people to spend some time together. It's like borderline flirty. What the hell? So what made you decide to join the church?
Well, my father has always worked at the church, and the church has always looked after me.
Mm-hmm.
I guess it was only natural for me to join the church when I grew up.
Aw.
And besides, my sister works in the Knights of Favonius. Oh, I can't even begin to compare with her. Not only is she adept with a blade, she's also capable of shouldering all the Knights of Favonius' matters on her own. I guess that's just who she is. I've never been able to come close to competing with her.
Oh.
Aside from singing and performing, I don't really have any abilities worth mentioning. Besides, my singing alone could never truly heal the wounds of others.
Oh.
I suppose that's another reason why I decided to join the church. To learn how to truly heal others.
Right.
Though I may not be particularly skilled in battle, being able to heal the wounds of others is good in its own right. At least, that's what I think.
That sounds sweet. Does that mean I can come to you when I need a healing too?
Of course! You are the honorary knight after all. Feel free to find me for healing anytime. Alright then. That person should be long gone by now. I still need to find some of those wolf hooks. I can't seem to find any of the red variety anywhere.
We can look together.
Your help would be much appreciated. Let's search the nearby area. I'm sure we'll find some in no time.
Alright.
Strange. I'm seen lots of red wolf hooks growing here before.
Oh?
Oh, these must be the red wolf hook berries that Barbara is looking for. Let's gather some and bring them back to her.
Yeah, I mean, it's just like... A red wolf hookberry. One wonders if it might have some unique medical properties. See that one? Hiding in a bush. There's a purple one over here. Oh. Darling, there you go. Don't mind me, just getting some regular wolf hooks for myself.
Oh, were you able to find some red wolf hook berries?
Yes, we were.
Let me have a look. Yep, that should be enough. But it's still strange. I know for sure that I've seen lots of red wolf hooks growing here before. I wonder if someone had already gathered them all. Well, never mind. Thankfully, the berries you gathered should be just enough. Let's go.
All right. After you, Barbara. Jeez. We rolling down with Barbara. This implies that there's something that's going to happen before we leave Wollingdom, which can be considered as something of importance. So many sparklies.
Glad we finally made it out of there. The Wolvendom Forest is a nice getaway to be alone for a while, but there's not much sunlight.
No kidding.
If you stay in there for too long, you can't help but start feeling a little gloomy.
Guess so.
A little sunlight always helps keep your spirits up. Yes. Now that we're here, I'd like to go to Dawn Winery and check on Tunner's condition.
Alright.
I've told him before that he should take it easy and rest for a while, but he never seems to listen. He even told me not to let Guy know anything about it.
Oh, poor guy. Oh, I remember. I don't want to worry his son.
I'd like to check on him before going back and deciding which medicine I'll need to make. Would it be possible to, ask for your help again? If you could go back and report to Sister Victoria while I check on Tunner, that would be a big help.
No problem.
She's most certainly worried about me after being away so long.
Of course, of course.
And besides, there's a lot of matters I still need to take care of back at the cathedral. It would be better if I let her know the situation.
Perhaps it'd be better if for you to tell her yourself. That seems a bit rude. Leave it to us.
Oh, thank you so much. I truly appreciate it.
I will say one thing that ever so slightly bothers me is, let's see. There's 5 endings, so I think you can play it multiple times. I'd be surprised if you couldn't. And there's multiple endings, so we're going to get an ending here. Aren't you excited? I am. Sister Victoria.
Oh, you're back again. If you're looking for Sister Barbara, she's yet to return.
We found Barbara in Wolvendom, and she's now at Dawn Winery, checking on Tina.
Oh, I see. Thank Barbados that she's all right.
Yes.
But it sounds like she won't be back anytime soon. Perhaps I'll have to pass her responsibilities in the cathedral to someone else.
You said that so bitterly. We can help, though.
Oh, well, that's most kind of you. I certainly wouldn't want to trouble you.
It's no trouble at all.
Let me think for a moment. Ah, yes, you could help tidy up around the cathedral a bit.
Okay.
People tend to bring dust in as they come into the cathedral, so the floor is often quite dirty. Cleaning and the like have always been Sister Barbara's responsibility. So the moment she's gone, everything starts getting dirty.
Right? Barbara is responsible for cleaning a place this huge by herself?
Yes, that's right. She always said that she could handle it herself and that there's no need to ask anyone else to help her. But she does often appear quite exhausted after she's finished with the cleaning. To be honest, I'm most surprised that you are willing to help, or rather that Barbara is willing to let you help. However, this would help to lighten her burden.
Consider it done.
Anyway, I'll let you handle the cleaning for now, Honorary Knight.
Anything the knights can do for you?
Clean the grounds. Alright.
Freeze!
Yeah, I have to get out Animo. Let's see. Goodness gracious. Goodness gracious. Barbara? What Barbara? Yes, it's one of the two first. How dirty is the dirt? Extra dirty. I mean...
I'm starting to think that she works much harder than we imagined.
No kidding.
Anyway, let's head back to Sister Victoria.
Nope.
Sister Victoria told me you already helped tidy up the cathedral. Thank you so much.
When did you get back?
I just returned a short while ago. I can't thank you enough for how much you've helped me today. Both here in the cathedral and back in Wolvendom. You must be thirsty after so much work, no? How about I treat you to a drink?
If you insist.
Oh, I've just remembered that the Cat's Tail is promoting a special drink recently.
Oh.
Miss Margaret said that the name of the drink is Fantastic Summer Serendipity Coral Sparkling Tea.
That is a name and a half.
She also mentioned that it's her secret weapon to beating Angel's share in drink sales.
Oh.
Word is that the drink's pretty good, but there's always a line to get it. We'll probably have to wait if we want some.
No problem.
If you'd rather not stand in line, I could make you a glass of my very own chili brew. Which would you like to drink?
Well, this seems delightful. Chili brew? This sounds even better.
Coming right up. But I should warn you, the flavor is quite unique. I'm not sure how you'll handle it.
It's either spicy, which, yeah, you can do it. Hello, Fleur. Oh, my goodness. Yes, yes, hello. Okay. Yes, yes, I see. Oh, okay. Huh? Oh, okay. Sorry, my cat just wanted to snuggle. Hello, fuzzy baby. Yes, yes, I see you. I see you, little fuzzy baby. She's just a sweet little snuggle bug. Give me a second to get ever so slightly untangled from my cat. I should be fine, I think.
Alright, let me think. To make this drink, we'll need some fresh julienne chilies and sweet flowers.
I knew
The
it.
key to a good batch of chili brew is not the quantity of ingredients, but the quality of ingredients.
Alright.
I know where to gather fresh julienne chilies, but sweet flowers might be a bit tricky.
Really?
Though they're easy to find, high-quality sweet flowers are few and far between.
Ah, okay, that makes a lot more sense.
Oh, why don't we split up to search for ingredients? Once we've found the ingredients we need, we can meet up just south of the Whispering Woods.
The Whispering Wood. Alright, let's split up.
Alright. I'll head to the Whispering Woods to gather sweet flowers while you go search for julienne chilies around Stone Gate.
Alright.
Oh, and by the way, even though I've already requested a half-day's leave from Sister Victoria, she always insists that I still give her my itinerary for any trips I take.
What's itinerary?
While I head over to the Whispering Woods, could you please check in with Sister Victoria and let her know where I will be?
Sure. Yo.
Yes, my child?
About Barbara's itinerary.
Oh? Sister Barbara wishes to go to the Whispering Woods to pick herbs. I see. In fact, Sister Barbara just requested a half-day's leave to go meet a friend. Now she suddenly intends to go herb picking? I'm sure Sister Barbara has her reasons. Will you be accompanying her?
Yes, I will be accompanying her.
I trust she will be in good hands then. Please take good care of Sister Barbara, Honorary Knight.
Why does Barbara always have to report her plans?
Well, as you may already know, Sister Barbara is quite popular in Mondstadt for several reasons.
Right.
Although the citizens here may only be acting out of good intention, there are too many of them, and Sister Barbara can't handle it all. If they appear while she is working here at the church, we can come and intervene.
Ah.
But if she's approached by fans during her time off, then she can only fend for herself. And not to mention, she's too kind. She'll always try to fulfill the requests of the citizens of Mondstadt, even when it takes a heavy toll and leaves her more exhausted than actual working hours.
Right, so you want to know where she is in case you need to. In case she's been missing for a while and you need to check in on her.
So with that in mind, we thought we'd have Sister Barbara always tell us where she'd be, just in case we need to come rescue her from the crowds.
Makes sense.
My hope is that Sister Barbara stops pushing herself so hard.
Right.
Do for you.
Poor Barbara. Stone Gate. And bingo. A lovely breeze to bring us exactly
Over there! Julienne chilies! Quick, let's go and pick some. These are fresh, all right. Paimon can feel the spiciness just by holding them. Let's go to the Whispering Woods and find Barbara.
Right. The Whispering Woods. Oh! For some reason, I'm terrible. For some reason. No, I am terrible with the names of this place. Of everywhere. It's lucky that I remember Mondstadt and Leeway. And Kingdom when I think about it. It's like pretty much anywhere else is a mystery to me. Where are we now? I don't know. Mondstadt? Oh no.
This seems like the right place, but Barbara isn't here.
Maybe she hasn't found a flower yet.
Well, let's wait here a while. She'll probably be back soon.
Alright. The Traveler and Paimon begin to wait.
It's been ages. Where in Teyvat did she go?
I'm a little worried.
Paimon's worried too. Barbara should have been back by now. She said she wanted to go to the Whispering Woods and pick sweet flowers. Let's head over there.
Right? She might have run into one of her increasingly concerning fans. Why is it called Whispering Woods? Like, Whispering Woods sounds mildly ominous. These woods seem almost like delightful.
She's not here either. Where the heck is she already? Let's look further up ahead.
There she is. I wonder what she's doing over here.
Wait, that's Barbara. Why is she hiding? Let's see what's going on.
Barbara.
How did you two... Oh, quickly, this way. Try not to make a sound.
We thought something might have happened, so we came looking for you.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I ran into something unexpected. Oh, there's no heading back now. Long story short, I was picking sweet flowers and suddenly a group of treasure hoarders appeared.
Oh?
They'd seized a merchant of some kind and were pushing her around. It sounded like they were demanding money from her. I took cover right away, but I've been trailing them ever since.
Okay.
I guess they were too caught up with the merchant to notice me.
We can handle it.
I followed them this far, but it seemed like they knew somebody was following them, so I didn't go any further.
That was risky. That was risky. What if you'd been discovered?
Don't worry about me. They're only treasure hoarders after all. Anyway, I've got a vision. It's enough to protect myself.
Yes.
As for the person they seized, they might be in danger. That's why I was secretly trailing them.
Alright.
I had the same idea, but reporting this to the Knights would take too long. What if the treasure hoarders had done something terrible by then?
Right.
I was trying to think of some way of rescuing the merchant when you showed up.
Well, we can do so together.
So, Honorary Knight, maybe you could,
Say no more. I'm sure those treasure hoarders will respond well to a little direct intervention.
Yay! I'll leave it to you, Honorary Knight. I'll handle the aftercare.
Okay.
Who dares enter our territory?
I dare.
Release your hostage immediately.
So you want to play the hero? Orders! Seize the girl. Let's see if this idiot with her dares make a move.
Oh no! They're coming after Barbara! We've gotta...
Don't worry about me. I'm a vision bearer after all. I'll handle these guys. You go rescue the merchant.
She's got a vision. Boss, what should we do?
What are you scared of? She's just a girl, so what if she's got a vision? There are more of us. Quit stalling and get her! Try!
Oh, more opponents.
Jab across!
Freeze! Freeze!
You've been a naughty.
Oh god. Oh my goodness. One good roundhouse kick. Okay, well, like...
You're in for a little shock. Blitz.
And
Come a little closer. Blitz. Try not to enjoy that.
Let it rain. Get him.
Oh, so sorry.
Ha, he, you.
Jab. Suffocate. Dodge this. I got careful.
Come a little closer. You've been a naughty boy.
Suffocate! Suffocate! Have a little taste.
let's see. What area did we even start at? Oh. I'm like, we got a bit far away.
Thank you. I can't express my gratitude.
No problem.
I'm a merchant from Liyue. I was on my way to Mondstadt. I had no idea there were treasure hoarders on the road. They seized me and brought me here. If it weren't for you, gods know what would have happened to me. Oh, please allow me to repay your kindness. The treasure hoarders already made off with most of my things, but let me see here. So there are still a few bottles of chili brew, a few sweet flowers, and here's some more.
No. We don't need a reward. Rescuing those in need is only natural. Besides, I'm the deaconess of the Church of Favonius, and this is the Knights of Favonius Honorary Knight.
Deaconess? What's that?
As a visitor from Liyue, we have a duty to guard your safety.
Exactly.
I won't hear of it. You rescued me. It's only right that your kindness is repaid. I'm afraid I have nothing of great value to offer, but please choose what you like.
Okay. I just don't know what to choose. Liyue chili brew might be delicious, but with those sweet flowers, I'd have enough ingredients to make my own. I know. You have way more adventuring experience than me. You'll be better at this. You choose. What do you think is the most fitting reward?
Yes, adventurers are savvy when it comes to rewards. What'll it be? Liyue's famous chili brew, sweet flowers, or Mora?
Well, we came for the sweet flowers, so we'll take the sweet flowers.
Really? Sweet flowers and a chili brew? I guess it's all chili brew at the end of the day, but the Mondstadt version sure sounds interesting. Sweet flowers it is. These are an excellent batch. Thanks again for your help. I better get moving.
Good luck.
These sweet flowers look fantastic. And now we've finally got all the ingredients we need for the chili brew. Let's get back to Mondstadt. When we're inside the city, why don't you wait for me in the garden next to the Adventurers Guild?
Alright.
When the chili brew is ready, I'll bring it straight over.
Okay. I'm very interested in the chili brew. Because that lady was like, wait, are you putting in the chili brew? Sweet flowers. Sure. She just sounded so confused and just came off of Mondstadt people. Where are Mondstadt people?
You're in for a little shock. You've been a naughty boy.
Do 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 do. Da, 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 da. Oh, this garden. Ah. Hello, Pupper. Oh my goodness, the flower dog.
Sorry for the delay. The chili brew's ready. Why don't we drink these here?
Alright.
Here. This one is for you. Let me know what you think.
This is pretty good.
Really? Is the flavor okay for you? I was worried you might not like it.
You've got an interesting taste in drinks. So okay, even to chili brew.
Well, I like chili brew because... actually, it's a little embarrassing.
Oh, Barbara, we won't judge. I won't judge.
At first, I drank chili brew just to keep me awake.
Oh?
When I first began singing practice, I had to get up early every day. After practice, I would go to work at the church to take care of official matters. But because I was getting up so early, my singing wasn't getting any better. Sometimes I'd be half asleep singing the wrong lyrics. It was a disaster.
Oh, you poor thing.
I went to people for advice on how to stay awake. They had all kinds of methods. Running, chewing mint. One adventurer even told me that they'd fight slimes to stave off sleep.
That's an adventurer trick for you.
None of those ideas worked for me. They were too time-consuming. By the time I started to feel awake, there was hardly any time left for practice. That was until I started chewing julienne chilies.
And that didn't affect your voice?
That's what Sarah said. She told me not to chew them, but to use the julienne chilies to make some kind of drink, something milder in flavor.
Right.
Using sweet flowers to temper the flavor was also her idea. That's when I started using this new and improved chili brew method. After a while, I actually started to enjoy the flavor.
Oh.
Whenever I drank it, the spiciness would always push me to work harder.
I guess that's what hard work tastes like. Sounds like this bottle of chili brew is a reflection of your determination.
I don't know what to say. My determination is nothing compared to yours. I heard Amber say that you're traveling far and wide looking for your sibling. Is that true?
Yeah.
Oh, the things you faced, and those yet to come, are more difficult than a few bad songs. Even if I can't assist you in other ways, when it comes to healing, you can count on me. No matter the wound, I will help you recover.
Right.
Have I said too much? Sorry, I'm not used to taking a break. I keep boring you to death.
Oh my god, Barbara, no, you're not boring. You're very interesting, I promise.
It's not often I get so much freedom. Let's just take our time and drink our drinks.
Oh my god. If there's not a recipe for young chili brew that Barbara can make a specialty version of, I'm going to be disappointed.
Tomorrow, it's back to chasing our dreams with hard work.
Right.
I hope our dreams can come true in the end.
Me too. Mondstadt's spiciest surprise. The taste of hard work. This drink has the taste of hard work in it. Alright. There's more to do, darlings. Temporary release from fanfare. Wolf Hook's Red. The Church Affairs. Cleanliness first. Oh, I can scroll it out. Okay. homemade chili brew. So this is probably non-homemade chili brew. Let's go temporary relief from fan. Okay, so we confront the person instead. Oh boy, that one I'm guessing is going to be a short one. This is really interesting. Number 4. Let's see. Sample Barbara's chili brew. Alright, Barbara. Let's hang out again. Do you mind? Apparently not. These bushes are like half her height. MC is tiny. Huh. Da, 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 da. Sister Victoria!
I sure hope Sister Barbara is okay. Sister... Perhaps I should... You? Not to mention it... Alright, you could start by looking for her there.
Sorry I skipped, but... Well, we just heard. Alright, let's see. Right, I have to go all the way back up to the top of one of them again. Oh boy.
You're in for a little shock.
What's the hurry?
There's
What's the hurry?
always a reason to hurry. And then, of course, there'd be waiting in the line at Catskill. Did you just... No. Out of spite, I refuse to battle any of you.
What's the hurry?
Let's see. And Barbara is by a tree. Well, there she is. We found her lickety-split.
How strange. I can't seem to find any.
I finally found you.
Oh, it's you. What are you doing here? Is something the matter?
You've been gone for some time.
Oh, I see. No need to worry. There hasn't been any sign of danger. I'm just here to gather some red wolfhook berries, that's all. But the strange thing is, there should be lots of wolfhooks here, and I can't seem to find any. Well, anyway, no need to worry about me. I'll just have another look around here, and if I can't find any, I'll just...
Miss Barbara? Huh. She's not here either.
Huh? Oh, somebody seems to be coming this way. Oh, I'm sorry, but please just keep quiet, okay? Don't let them find us. Because... well, just because.
Just wait here. We'll go. Okay. Oh, turn off. Oh. Flirt, where are you going? walking off into the darkness. I see. Hold on. And off she goes. Just wait here. We'll go send that person away.
Oh, all right. I'll just leave it to you then. Please just don't tell them that I'm here, all right?
The voice seemed to be coming from over there. Let's go take a closer look.
Yeah, it's that guy.
Oh, Paimon remembers him. Isn't that Albert? What is he doing here?
Alright, the obsessive fan. Ow, because they're the worst.
Barbara-sama, are you here?
What are you shouting about?
Who, me? Well, I'm looking for Barbara-sama.
Oh my god.
I was originally planning to give her some herbs at the cathedral, but Sister Victoria told me she had gone out to attend to some matters. When I sought Barbara-sama for healing recently, she mentioned to me that the church was running low on certain medicine ingredients. I seem to remember the ingredients she mentioned. Some type of red wolfhook berry. I figured she was most likely somewhere out here picking wolfhooks, so I thought I'd come and lend her a hand.
By picking all of the berries yourself?
Besides, as leader of the Barba fan club, how could I ever let Barbara-sama go wandering alone in such a dangerous place?
She has a vision. She can take care of herself. That I assure you.
So I decided to come to Wolvendom looking for Barbara-sama and picking red wolf hooks along the way.
Of course you did. Hold on, what's... Oh, so you picked all the berries. That would be too obvious. Hold on, what's the Barber fan club?
Oh, you can't be serious. It's only the biggest club for Barbara-sama fans in all Mondstadt.
Oh my god, this dude's so cringe.
Even Huffman's a member now.
Oh no. Even Huffman.
Of course. Barbara-sama has a lot of fans in Mondstadt that wish to support her, you know?
Right.
Anyways, the Barba fan club will have to wait for the moment. I'll fill you in on how great it is when I have time later. I must keep searching for Barbara-sama for now. I don't really even know if Barbara-sama's anywhere around here.
Kingdom is a large area. It would be difficult for you to cover alone. You should find some others to help you search first. It's dangerous here. There are lots of monsters running around. Barb isn't here anymore. You'd better head back to the city. She did say not to, so...
Huh? Wait a second. What do you mean, anymore? Did you see her here earlier?
He's not an idiot.
So Barbara-sama is somewhere close by. Since Barbara-sama came here to pick those red wolf hooks, we could just follow the trail of those specific berries to lead us right to her.
God damn it. He's certain she's out. It looks like she might not be anywhere nearby here. I think you've already searched most of the area where red hooks grow. There might be some other areas where wolf hooks grow that we're not learning about. Perhaps Barbara went somewhere else.
You're right. I should probably try searching some other areas. By the way, you didn't happen to see any sign of Barbara-sama when you arrived, did you? Perhaps I was hearing things.
Did you see her now? Barbara-sama left a while ago. There are all sorts of monsters among them, and not to mention wolves. That must be what you heard. I've been in the area. I've been here clearing the area of monsters all day, but I didn't hear anything.
Well, of course you didn't hear anything. You were focused on defeating monsters the whole time.
God damn it.
Well, whatever. I don't have time to keep talking like this. I should keep searching for Barbara-sama, and you should go back to whatever it is you were doing. Barbara-sama! Where are you?
He's bound to find Barbara here sooner or later if this keeps up. Unless we could start yelling too. That way, Barbara will hear us coming and we'll still have a chance to escape. Hey, what are you so embarrassed about? Just follow Paimon's lead. Barbara! Oh, Barbara! It's us! Barbara? Where are you, Barbara?
Huh? You're yelling even louder than me.
That's just because we like Barbara too, right?
Oh, I see. In that case, let's do our best together.
Barbara!
Barbara-sama isn't here after all.
Surely you're not going to give up so easily.
No, it's not that. I just...
You've been yelling all day and have strained your voice. I'll help you.
Oh. All right. My throat won't hold up much longer.
Barbara. Where?
It's no wonder you've become the honorary knight. You certainly give it your all.
Oh, poor guy. Let's see. Barbara's nowhere to be found here. Let's head back.
Oh, all right. It seems Barbara-sama isn't anywhere around here. Let's return to the city. Once Barbara-sama returns to Mondstadt, though, I'll have to ask her to heal my throat.
God. I guess Barbara-sama's here after all. Oh my gosh. Wait, can I look at them again? Please tell me I can. Please tell me that I can. Okay, yeah, I can be there. Untimely enthusiasm. Oh my gosh, this is amazing. Taste of hard work. I love that memory. Okay, I'm going to go down this path again. Because apparently there's an ending here. So one, or maybe it might go to like over here. Search the surroundings to see who. Okay. Oh yes. We're insist on seeing, moving them to look for Barbara. Okay. Well, I'll still try to check out this one. It's 2, 3, 4, 5. Or, I mean, it would make sense for this to then connect to the church's affairs. Oh my gosh. I just love how she looks so disappointed. She just looks embarrassed. This is amazing. Okay. Taste of hard work. Okay, so this one is probably a different ending. And this one probably leads back to the church's affairs, but best to double check. This was hilarious, though. Aha. There's my lizard. Don't mind me, I don't know why I just double jump like that. Okay. Oh goodness gracious. It's like I'm half tempted to put an insta-teleport thing. Simply because I'm feeling a wee bit lazy. These wings on the MC are nice, but they're not perfect.
Anything the knights can do for you?
I sure hope Sister Barbara is okay. Sister Barbara said that she was going out to pick some herbs earlier, but I'm afraid that she has yet to return. Perhaps I should report the matter to the Knights of Favonius.
No need. I'll go search for her.
You? Well, I guess as the honorary knight, you may very well be a good fit for the task. Not to mention, it would save me the trouble of reporting the matter to the Knights. All right, I'll leave it to you. Before Sister Barbara departed, she said that she was headed to Wolvendom to pick. You could start.
Mm-hmm. Hmm? Mm-hmm. Weird. And back to Wolvendom. Here we go. There you are.
How strange.
Hmm.
I can't seem to find any.
Yeah, they were already taken.
Oh, it's you. What are you doing?
Hmm.
Oh, I see. But this...
Miss Barbara? She's not here either.
Oh, I'm sorry. Because...
I'll send them away.
Oh, all right. I'll just leave it to you then. Please just don't tell them that I'm here, all right?
The voice seemed to be coming from over there. Let's go take a closer look. Oh, Paimon remembers him. Isn't that Albert? What is he doing here?
No kidding.
Barbara-sama, are you here? Who, me? I was originally planning to give her some herbs at the cathedral. When I seen her, I figured she was besides. So I decided to...
So... picked all the berries?
That's right, and I'll take them back to the church shortly. After all, I am the leader of the Barbara fan club. It's my duty to make sure Barbara-sama's life's easier.
Uh-huh.
Huh? But, judging from your expression, you've never heard of the Barbara fan club.
I've been made slightly aware of it.
Anyways, the Barbara fan club will have to wait for the moment. I'll fill you in on how great it is when I have time later. I must keep searching for Barbara-sama for now. I don't really even know if Barbara-sama's anywhere around here.
You should find some others.
You might be right. I should go back and gather more people to help with the search. Since Barbara-sama came here to pick those red wolf hooks, we could just follow the trail of those specific berries to lead us right to her.
I think you already... I think you've already searched most of the areas.
Maybe. But this is the only place they could be. She wouldn't go anywhere else if those were what she was looking for. Could she really have returned to Mondstadt? By the way, you didn't happen to see any sign of Barbara-sama when you arrived, did?
She might have left the area a while ago.
You might be right. I haven't heard any sign of her since. Unless she's intentionally trying to avoid me. But she'd never have any reason to do that.
Of course she wouldn't. Of course not.
Right. Well, it seems that Barbara-sama may have already left the area. All right, then. Barbara-sama must be somewhere else. Oh, but I still feel a bit worried. I'll go report the matter to Huffman, and then have another look around the church.
Again, kind of creepy, dude.
Here, you can have these red wolf hooks I picked earlier. There's no way I'd be able to carry them all back to the city. I'll take what I can to the church after I get back.
Okay.
I just hope that Barbasama did indeed go back to the city.
Yeah. Okay. Hold on. Albert is amenable to reason. Albert never gives up. Albert is amenable to reason. Amenable. Hang on for a second. It's a good thing these bushes are here.
So, is he gone now?
Yeah, he's gone for now.
Thank you. Although, I guess I'm not being very polite towards him.
I've talked to him enough. You're being more than polite, Barbara.
Well, it's a little embarrassing to say, but
Why are you hiding from him?
in Mondstadt, I often perform songs for people. Because it's been so well received, the other sisters have started encouraging me to perform across Teyvat. Now, more and more people are showing up to hear me perform. I'm happy to see such turnouts, don't get me wrong. But now, people always stop me on the street when I go shopping or when I go out for personal matters. I know that all they want is to get my autograph or to ask me how I'm doing, which isn't a bad thing. And I'm very thankful for all my fans, but there are simply too many of them. I always do my best to fulfill their requests and not let them down.
Barbara
But
is too nice.
sometimes I feel that I just don't have the strength to do so. Even when I'm in the church, people will still come hoping to greet me. I'm constantly in a state of tension no matter where I go. The reason I came here was not only to find wolf hooks for making Tunner's cough medicine, but also to have some quiet time alone. Do you understand that feeling? To sit peacefully and not think about anything? Just by yourself? It's simply the feeling of relaxation. It's been far too long since I've had that feeling. Before I knew it, I was out here all day and forgot to return to the city.
If you're looking for him,
No, I couldn't find any. Oh, the kind I'm looking for are red. I remember seeing them here before, but I've already searched the area and there aren't any. I wonder if someone had already picked them. No, people seldom come out here.
Are these the kind of wolf hook you're looking for?
Yes, those are the ones. And you found so many. These will be more than enough. But where did you...
Yeah.
Oh my. Oh, I've been far too impolite.
No.
Albert came all this way just to help me, and
No. He's...
But if I were to go and apologize to him, it would probably only make him feel even worse.
We'll just say you just missed him.
Oh, I guess I'm still just too immature.
No.
Let's just head back to the city for now. I'll think of a way to make it up to Albert later.
But no one even knows about this matter.
Well, I know. And you also know. And we mustn't forget that Barbados also knows. We certainly can't say that no one knows about this matter. Don't you think?
Fair enough.
Besides, as a deaconess, I could never simply ignore such a matter. I must take the appropriate actions and make things right.
Right.
I'll see to that matter on my own. Anyway, the berries you have here will be just enough. We should get going.
Okay, now... Yeah. So let's see. Deaconess gratitude. His return to Mondstadt. Okay, so after we clean and she's back. So the homemade chili brew. We've done that one. And sure, there's another ending. But let's figure out what these two are first. Right, no, were there three things? Like, we could wait in Cat's Tail. What could the other one be? I'm genuinely curious.
Glad we finally made it out of there. The Wolvendom Forest is a nice getaway to be alone for a while, but there's not much sunlight. If you stay in there for too long, you can't help but start feeling a little gloomy. A little sunlight always helps keep your spirits up. Yes. Now that we're here, I'd like to go to Dawn Winery and check on Tunner's condition. I've told him before that he should take it easy and rest for a while, but he never seems to listen. He even told me not to let Guy know anything about it. I'd like to check on him before going back and deciding which medicine I'll need to make. Would it be possible to, ask for your help again?
Never.
If you could go back and report to Sister Victoria while I check on Tunner, that would be a big help. She's most certainly worried about me after being away so long.
Right.
And besides, there's a lot of matters I still need to take care of back at the cathedral. It would be better if I let her know the situation.
I'm very curious. Perhaps next round, but leave it to us.
Oh, thank you so much. I truly appreciate it.
Right, there was a third path, so maybe that's what leave it to us is. I mean, maybe you should tell her yourself. And that's interesting. It's like there are hearts. That means you can probably lose them. And yet nothing I've done has seemed to lose hearts.
Oh, you're back again. If you're looking for Sister Barbara... Oh, I see.
We found her.
Thank Barbados that she's all right. But it sounds like she won't be back anytime soon. Perhaps I'll have to pass her responsibilities in the cathedral to someone else. Oh, well, that's most kind of you. I certainly wouldn't want to trouble you.
No trouble.
Let me think for a moment. People tend to bring to cleaning and the like have always been Sister Barbara's responsibility. Yes, that's right. She always said that she could handle it herself and that there's no need to ask anyone else to help her. But she does often appear quite exhausted after she's finished with the cleaning.
No kidding. This cathedral is huge.
To be honest, I'm most surprised that you are willing to help. However, this would help to lighten her burden. Anyway, I'll let you handle the cleaning for now, Honorary Knight.
Honorary Knight is on the case. my theory is pretty solidly debunked. I was hoping that this random little thing would be then useful. Actually. Oh my goodness.
Go, Barbara, go!
Well, that should just about do it for the cleaning. Could Barbara really do this all herself? I'm starting to think that she works much harder than we imagined.
Sister
Barbara.
Victoria told me you already helped tidy up the cathedral. I just returned a short while ago. You must be thirsty after so much. Oh, I've just remembered that Miss Margaret said that the name of the drink is Fantastic Summer Serendipity Coral Sparkling Tea. She also mentioned that word is that the drink's pretty good. If you'd rather not stand in line, which would you like to drink?
Well, let's give the Fantastic Summer Serendipity Coral Sparkling Tea a try.
Yeah, it does sound amazing. I'm not sure how Margaret came up with such a name.
No kidding.
But I have heard that the drink is quite popular now. There's even a line of people waiting to purchase it every day. If you'd like to get one, we should head over to the Cat's Tail as quickly as we can.
Alright.
However, even though I've already requested a half day of leave from Sister Victoria, she still insists that I let her know where I'm going. With so many people trying to get in on the newest Cat's Tail offering, I'm worried we'll have to wait for ages if we get there too late. Oh, I've got it! Why don't you help me check in with Sister Victoria while I get in line at the Cat's Tail? That would save us some time.
Alright.
What do you think?
Sounds good to me.
It's settled then. Let's meet up at the entrance to the Cat's Tail.
Boy, if you run into people asking for an autograph.
It'll be fine.
She looks
I'll
so...
just tell them that today is my day off. I'm sure they'll understand.
Oh boy, let's hope so.
Let's get going then. See you at the Cat's Tail.
Especially since the Barber fan club's out and about.
Yes, my child?
About Barbara.
Oh, yes. Sister Barbara just submitted her request for half a day's leave. I must say, though, it is quite unusual for Barbara to request time off just to see a friend. But that's beside the point. What is it you'd like to ask me?
About Fantastic Summer Serendipity Coral Sparkling Tea.
Oh? You mean to tell me that Barbara intends to accompany you to buy this special drink?
Yep.
Then you must be the friend that she mentioned, I presume.
Most likely.
Seeing as you're the honorary knight, I guess that's fine. Well then, please take good care of Sister Barbara.
Why does she have to report her plans?
Well, as you may already know, Sister Barbara is quite popular in Mondstadt first, although the citizens here may only be acting out of good intention if they appear while she is working here at the church, but if she's approached by fans during her time off, and not to mention, she's too kind. So with that in mind, we thought we'd have Sister Barbara always tell us where she'd be, just in case we need to come rescue her from the crowds. My hope is that Sister Barbara stops pushing herself so hard.
Me too. Barbara deserves some time off. Looking for Barbara around the Cat's Tail. I'm not sure why I said it so weird. And... Uh-oh. 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 Old news. Uh-oh.
Look at that crowd of people. And there's Barbara. What's going on here?
Thank you for all your support. Please, one at a time.
Barbara
Sama! I never expected I would have a chance to meet you here today. Are you here attending to matters for the church?
I guess you could say that.
Oh my goodness.
Barbara-sama, may I get your autograph?
Oh my gosh.
My daughter Ellen is a big fan of yours.
Right.
Oh, is that so? All right, just one moment.
Oh gosh. Barbara-sama, I love your style. Please tell me how I can be more like you.
Really? Well, I'm still learning and growing myself. I guess all I can say is, do your best every day.
Oh, Barbara-sama!
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 Oh, my.
Looks like we might need to intervene. She is too nice for her own good. Alright. Herman.
Barbara-sama, can I get an autograph? Oh, Ellen would be so happy. She's your biggest fan.
Oh my goodness. It's like that seems checking in with Ellen seems to be rude. This seems a bit straight to the point, but it's like they gotta understand, right?
If she's on leave, then an autograph won't be a problem, right?
Apparently that was the wrong thing to say.
Barbara-sama, my daughter would love an autograph. Ellen really is your biggest fan.
Oh. Okay.
Oh, Barbara-sama, you're so hardworking. You must be the honorary knight. What are you and Barbara-sama doing here?
Our unofficial business.
Oh, of course. Barbara-sama is working after all.
Oh boy.
Please, Barbara-sama, teach me your style. Sure. Considerate to others. Huh? Aren't you that honorary knight? You and Barbara-sama must be... Official business? Oh, I thought... Apologies. I just got so excited when I saw Barbara-sama. Yes, you're right. Being considerate to others is the right place to start. Barbara-sama and the honorary knight in the same place. This must be incredibly important official business.
God damn it.
I'll take my leave.
I wish I answered the other one correctly. I wish I could do over. 2 out of 3 ain't bad.
Please, there's no need to rush. One at a time. Oh, I'm sorry, can you wait a bit longer? I'm still on a break.
Barbara-sama, there's still so much I want to learn from you.
It would make me, my daughter. So
Barbara-sama, don't...
Please, settle down.
Oh, I think Monroe might want one too.
And Mr. Wagner. Wait, he wouldn't want one, would he? Let me ask him, though.
Oh, a friend of mine was asking about autographs, Barbara-sama. Make that too.
Oh my.
You're gonna keep asking for
So
more and more.
sorry, please. Hold on a moment.
I'll try. Oh no.
Sorry to keep you waiting so long.
I waited longer.
You look like you're about to fall asleep. I feel terrible. It was me who invited you for a drink, and here I am wasting your time. Here, it's the fantastic summer serendipity coral sparkling tea you wanted. I ordered this one especially for you.
Oh.
At least Miss Margaret didn't make our drinks in advance. The flavor would have changed completely by now.
You look exhausted.
How can I put this? Those relaxing moments of freedom in Wolvendom? The rush just now kinda ruined that for me. But as long as I can bring everybody a smile... Although, perhaps you can stay with me a while longer? Let's take a stroll outside the city and finish our drinks.
Yeah.
We have to seize every bit of free time we get, even if it only lasts a moment.
Right.
It's nice to finally relax for a while. Thanks for accompanying me. Come to think of it, this is the first time we've gone for a walk together.
No kidding.
When I heard you'd received the title of Honorary Knight, I thought you'd turn out to be more of a solemn character. But now that I've met you, I can't quite believe it. I never thought... Oh, I hope I'm not offending you.
Not in the slightest.
What I mean is, for someone as young as you to achieve the title of Honorary Knight, it's amazing. Jean must really believe in you to grant you this title. I hope I can be as great as you one day, so I can help everybody around me too.
Yes.
But for now, all I can do is sing. So sorry. Always thinking about myself.
No, not at all.
We've walked a long way. Why don't we take a break up ahead?
Meeting Barbara by the bridge.
It looks so peaceful here. Nobody's passing through except us.
Also with me, with sister. Why didn't you tell him we were leaving walk away? Sudden crowd back there in that sudden crowd back there in the city. You must be exhausted.
I'm so used to it by now, but thanks for wanting to intervene. Usually, the Knights of Favonius end up arriving to restore order. Then someone from the church comes to escort me away.
That's actually really sad.
It's happened so many times already, I don't really notice it anymore.
Isn't it a little exhausting?
Of course. More than a little, to say the least. But exhaustion for the sake of not letting everybody down is okay. Thank you. It's been a long time since I've had such a long conversation, and it's all me complaining. Oh, thanks for listening.
Never a problem, Barbara.
The support of an honorary knight goes a long way. So, we've still not finished our drinks. Let's finish them off while we're here.
Right.
We can rest today, but it's back to the grindstone tomorrow.
A holiday month out. We've only just met. It's too early to say goodbye. I'm very curious what this is. It's from this one, unless is it there a possible bad ending? Ah, yes, this one's Barbara's. Oh my gosh, Barbara's specialty. Carrots cut into cute little stars. And she actually likes spiciness. Spicy stew. Alright. Huh. I guess we'll go down the chili brew route again. Hey! And lying late again. By like an hour. Oh my goodness. Okay. Huh. Hmm. Oh, wait. What? 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 This is different. Why are we going here? What is going on? God damn it! Howdy, gamer. I was not expecting the Discord call, dude. And also, I'm fairly certain you can be heard. Just FYI. Dude.
That's why I'm invading.
That's why what? Hello?
Hi.
Hi.
Sorry for the delay. The chili
Oh
brews.
boy.
Here. This one is for you. Really? I was worried you might not like it. Now that you mention, well, at first, when I first after practice, but because I went to people, none of those. That was until I started That's what Sarah using sweet flowers to. That's when I started whenever I drank it, the spiciness would always push me to work harder. I don't know what to say. My determination is. Oh, even if I can't. Oh, it's tomorrow. I hope our.
Oh. Heck yeah. Okay. Hold on. I need to snag a butterfly. Next. Snag two. So what's up, gamer?
So,
Yes. Late night. Technically 2-hour late birthday stream. Let's say. Late, better late than never, right? I'm curious.
damn.
Then does that mean that I can hang out here? Report back.
Okay, before I lose my damn sanity, can you like turn me down?
Oh, you mean because you can hear me in over Genshin?
On the stream, I'm like absurdly loud.
Hold on, let me turn you down a bit in Discord. Ba-ba-da-ba. How's that? Say something and tell me what you think, how you sound.
Okay.
Say something more, please.
No.
I mean...
You.
Hello, salutations, darlings. Zorwin here, bringing you my dearest cousin, Equinox Moon.
Oh, sweet Jesus, I need to exit or else I'm gonna be converted to alcoholism. Oh my god, my head.
There was like a graphical glitch that I had noticed. Where is it? Is it here? Aha! Eli. Mr. A. Look.
So,
Look at that. Look at that goddamn graphical glitch. Do you see it?
stream delay, mate, so no, I don't.
Look at it right there.
Matter of fact,
Yes?
screen share.
Oh, right, I can do that. Right, so you can get it instantly. Share your screen. Good lord. Goodness gracious. And here we are in Discord. And... goodness gracious. And it doesn't
Leak
seem...
DMs.
It's not slowing it down. Alright, look at that graphical glitch. And that's not all. There's another one there. And 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 another one there. Do you understand? It goes all the way around the edge. And
PC Master. Sick.
that is not a PC problem. That is a game issue problem. Oh.
Sister Victoria told me you already. I just returned. You must be thirsty. Oh, Miss Margaret. She also. Where it is. If you'd rather not. Which would you like to drink? Yeah, but I have. If you'd like to get. However, with so many. Oh, I've got. What do you think?
It's actually.
It's settled then. Let's get going.
Huh. I've just. Oh, wait, no, I was supposed to report to Sister Victoria. This is not where I'm supposed to be.
You see?
This is where I'm supposed to be.
Yes, my child? Oh, yes. I must say, but that's beside the point. Oh? Then you must be the friend that, seeing as you're the honorary knight, well then please take good care of Sister Barbara. Well, as you, although if they appear, but if she's approached, and not to mention. So with that in mind, my hope.
Yes. I'm doing those character hangout quests.
Oh boy.
It's actually pretty neat. And what I think is like the absolute coolest thing is like, okay, you see this timeline thing? I'm back here again. Is that I can just like click a time in the timeline and go straight to begin hangout. I have no idea how to get to this one. It's probably something from up here. Or maybe this is the bad end. Anyway, Knight Decandis and ready for battle. Let's abandon, confirm. So we need to go over here.
Can hang out. Where's Tartaglia?
Right? Oh my goodness. I mean, his hangout would probably be in Sneznaya, right?
We're gonna have to wait, how many years for that?
It's been 50 years since I heard that name.
Man, Conria, am I right?
Yes.
Going last.
Dodge this.
Surrendering will be
God
gentle.
damn it.
Come a little closer. You've been a naughty boy.
I did not mean to set off that. Oh, let's switch characters. Every so often I'll do that, like, cause, and every so often I'll just attach it to a tree. Like, every so often I'll press Q, which is the ultimate attack, and I'll be like, that's not what I meant to do. I meant to press, like, 1 or 2, because I'm trying to switch to, like, the MC or Amber. It's so sad.
Who dares enter our territory?
Yo,
Release
me.
your hostage immediately.
So you want to play the hero?
Oh god,
Orders.
What?
Seize the girl.
that dropped something.
Let's see if this idiot wizard dares make a move.
Oh no! They're going after Barbara! We've gotta...
Don't worry about me. I'm a vision bearer after all. I'll handle these guys.
Genshin Impact, but all the enemies are Tartaglia.
She's got a vision. Boss, what should we do?
What are you scared of? She's just a girl, so what if she's got a vision? There are more of us. Quit stalling and get her!
Get him.
These guys are right to be terrified.
I'll race you there. Not so
Goodness
hard.
gracious.
Doesn't hurt.
Alright. go.
Try not to enjoy
There
this.
we go.
Don't get frostbite. Dodge this.
You're in for a little shock. You've been a naughty boy.
Freeze.
I play around way too much, being on like the edge of hell. Barbara was like sitting at like 300 health for like the longest, and I was just like, should I heal him? And I was
You're
like,
in for a little
"Nah, it's
shock."
fine." It's like 50 needle life.
Starfall!
Maybe.
Dodge this.
Suffocate. Suffocate.
Starfall!
Should suffocate. I got you.
Cool it.
God, why is every game on maintenance?
Why is maintenance? How so?
Every game that I play is on maintenance, and it scares me.
Thank you. I
Infinite
can't express
update
my
loop?
gratitude. I'm a merchant. I have. If it weren't. Oh. So
The only thing that's not on maintenance is for
We don't need a reward.
Is
Fortnite and
I'm the deaconess of the Church
Genshin?
of
something
Favonius,
else.
and this
Yeah,
this
that.
I won't hear of it. I'm afraid I have nothing of.
Genshin
Hey,
Impact.
Richard, I know.
Yeah, at least Subnautica doesn't have a maintenance, I don't think.
right? Let's go with Leo Chili Brew.
This? I mean, sure. I don't know if you'll enjoy it. There are 2 of you, so you'll be needing a couple of bottles. Here you go. Pace yourselves. Thanks again for your help. I better get moving.
Alright. Authentic
Leo
Leo
Chili
Chili
Brew.
Brew.
I've never tried it. I wonder what the flavor's like. Well, here goes nothing.
Chop. Oh no. Far too spicy.
Ooh, spicy. Throat's on fire.
Oh no.
This isn't like the chili brew I make at all.
Oh.
What do you think?
It's coming.
I guess we don't have to finish them. It's getting late. And I doubt there's enough time to go looking for sweet flowers. When we get time, I'll make some for you. My version's a little easier on the tongue. Less stimulating. Let's head back to Mondstadt. My break's nearly over. Thanks for your company today, Honorary Knight. Even though it was only half a day, I had a great time.
No kidding. It was fun, little Barbara.
Next time, you can try my special chili brew.
Right. Next time. Fiery flavor from Leo. The taste of this chili brew is as unique as this particular journey. That's certainly a way to describe it. Okay, let's see. Hey yo, pro gamer.
So,
Yo, do you know what hangout this is? Is this like a bad ending hangout? Because, like, you can lose hearts.
oh great, what is this, Fire and Houses?
Alright. Right, because you're just like, you're a Genshin super casual.
Genshin on the basis, on a daily basis. I play like once a month.
Kidding. Let's see.
Alright. I'm also curious about something.
Oh.
Did you see? Did you watch the vid that I sent you?
was it modded? Because
Yeah.
I was gonna say because it was like hilariously cringy. I was just like, what even is that? Let's see.
The voice seemed to be coming
I
from
never
over
knew
there.
Patrick Star would meet a Dragon Ball fighting game.
Let's go take a closer look.
Right? I just like when you sent it, I was like, what's this? And I just ever so innocently started watching it, and I was just like, I see you're memeing.
I don't know why. I was gonna say, don't mind the thumbnail.
No kidding. It's not. I mean, I wouldn't say it's bad. It's just like it's just a what even is going on type of video. Like, okay, I see you. Mark was pretty weird. I have to trigger it.
Oh, Paimon remembers him. Isn't that
Barbara-sama, are you here? I was originally planning to give her some. When I saw Barb, I seem to remember. I figured she. Besides, so I decided. That's right. Huh? But I.
Lots of more.
Yes, I'm well aware. Since Barbara-sama came here to pick those red wolf hooks, we could just follow the trail of those.
She might not even be.
I heard it from Sister Victoria herself. She told me that she overheard another sister saying that, in fact, I could have sworn I heard Barbara-sama's voice when I came here. By the way.
No.
No way. How could I ever mistake the Well, whatever. I don't have time to keep talking like this. And you should go back to whatever it is you were doing.
Right.
Barbara-sama, where are you?
What is he doing here?
Oh, I could follow Albert. Have to. Apparently so.
He's bound to find Barbara here sooner or later if this keeps up. Unless we could start yelling too. That way, Barbara will hear us coming and we'll still have a chance to escape. Hey, what are you so embarrassed
Hey, yo,
about?
pro gamer.
Just follow Paimon's
So,
Can you look up that fifth ending?
It's us!
Okay. Sniffy nose.
Barbara? Where are you, Barbara?
Huh? You're yelling even louder than me.
That's just because we like Barbara too, right?
Oh, I see. In that case,
Alright.
let's do our best together.
Barbara!
So there's 5 endings for Barbara, right?
Are you
yeah.
Barbara-sama, where
Looks
are
like
you?
it.
What's the 5th end like?
Like, are the ending through 5?
Yeah, what are the endings?
I mean, I have the 5th ending right
there?
here.
Seems Barbara.
Oh, damn.
Oh, I guess Barbara's. Oh. Oh.
And I got this ending again, yeah. Alright, so, what are the endings? Just tell me all 5.
Oh, but
Because I have 4 of them. I'm just trying to figure out how to get to the 5th because one of them only.
The taste of hard work, completely cured, the holiday Mondstadt.
Holiday. Okay, so I have a holiday in Mondstadt, a taste of hard work, a fiery flavor from Liyue, and untimely enthusiasm.
So cured.
What?
So you're missing incompletely cured.
Incompletely cured?
Unless you have that already.
No, I don't. What? Okay.
I know, right?
Right? Incompletely cured. Let's try here. Rebuilding them with Barbara.
Okay. You want me to tell you the details?
Of how to get to it?
Or, well, I don't know how you get to it, but I guess this is a requirement to get it.
What's a requirement?
Glad we finally made
So,
it there.
here's the description
But
of
if you stay
incompletely
in there for
cured.
too long, you can't help but start a little some. Yes, I'm told.
Okay, so I don't know where this is at, but it says you can tell Barbara to stay put, so you can look for ingredients, go to the marked location, and grab 3 small lamp grass, return to Barbara, and she'll heal the man. Don't know what the hell that is? I'm pretty sure you know, maybe.
That would be better if you tell yourself.
You must have other matters to attend to. No problem.
Oh. Okay.
Damn.
Okay. So.
Damn.
So repeat that.
Okay, so you tell Barbara to stay put, so you ingredients,
So that you
go
can
to the
get the
marked
ingredients?
location. Yeah. So you can look for ingredients.
Alright.
3 small grass, return to Barbara, and she'll heal the man. Cured. Yep.
It's like something that I can think of. I'm trying to think of like all of the. Okay.
Sister Victoria told me you all might just returned. You must be. Oh, Miss Mark. She also meant where it is. If you'd rather, which would you like to drink?
Special chili burger.
Coming right
Actually.
up. But I. All right, the key to it. I know where to go.
Let's stick together.
Oh, you really think so? Okay then. With the honorary knight by my side, I can gather ingredients without a care in the world. Oh, and by the way, even though I've already requested a half-day's leave from Sister Victoria, we should go check in with Sister Victoria first. We could say... we're going out to gather some herbs.
Alright. Oh boy.
Sister Barbara, is something the matter?
I'd like to go to the Whispering Woods to pick some herbs. It shouldn't take long.
Oh? But didn't you just submit a request for half a day's leave to see a friend? Now you suddenly intend to go herb picking? I thought you would take a rest today. Still, you may do as you please with your plans. I won't interfere. But the Whispering Woods are quite a distance away. Perhaps you should request a guard from the Knights of Avonius?
I will accompany Barbara.
With the honorary knight by my side, I'm sure everything will be just fine.
Thank you for informing me. I've noted down your plans. Please do come back soon.
Thank you. All right, we're good to go. Let's head out.
Look for high quality sweet flowers. Okay, repeat. What exactly was I supposed to do? Tell her to stay put? And then...
Yes.
And then go get what?
Small lamb grass.
What's with the random...
Here we are! The sweet flowers growing here are some of the highest quality.
Uh-huh.
I often pick them here, but why are there so many monsters around? Let's take care of them first. Then we can look for sweet flowers in the vicinity.
Cool it. Freeze.
Blitz.
Cool it.
Drop! Drop!
Okay.
I guess that takes care of them.
Piece of cake.
You truly are the honorary knight. You barely broke a sweat. Oh, stop right there. Looks like you hurt yourself on your arm there.
There, Grace. Nothing to worry about.
No, no, no. Even a graze can turn into a wound of unimaginable evil if you let it.
That's a statement.
Wait just a second. I'll have it healed in no time.
Alright.
That should do it. Okay. Let's have a look for these sweet flowers.
Hello there. Excuse me, but aren't you the deaconess of the Church of Favonius?
Yeah.
Yes, I am. Are you alright?
Praise the Archons. Please, can you heal me? I'm a hunter from Springvale. I was attacked by monsters when I passed through here.
No, poor guy.
I was lucky to have escaped, but please, won't you heal me?
You're just a bit like a treasure hoarder. The leader of Springvale Hunters, what's their name again? Springvale's quite a distance away. What is it you're hunting out here?
Forest boar. I'm hunting forest boar. When you think about it, isn't life just one big forest boar hunt? Look here. Aren't these monster injuries? How could I have done this to myself?
Well, then let's head to Springvale and see if you can't find out your identity.
How can you be so heartless? How could I make the journey with all these terrible injuries? It's no wonder looking at you. You adventurers are all alike, suspicious by nature. Sister Deaconess, you believe me, right? Heal me. I beg of you.
Yes, I will heal you. Oh, his wounds look difficult to heal. I'll need some herbs. Can you watch him for me?
Hold on, Barbara. He's a suspicious character. We need some night first. No problem. See what you can find. I'll take care of him.
Okay. I'm going to look for some small lamp grass in the area.
Bruh.
God damn it. I think that was it.
Please stay with him. I'll make sure no monsters get to him.
I'll go with you. Too dangerous to go alone. Let's go together.
It's dangerous to go on.
I'll go with you. This fellow could do some monster hiding practice.
You... Fine, heartless adventurer. I'll stay hidden, Sister Deaconess, but please be back soon. I beg of you.
We'll be back soon. Don't worry.
Nope, that was the wrong button.
Don't look so serious. I know what you're thinking. I've heard a lot about the criminal methods of the treasure hoarders around Mondstadt. Usually, if I come across a person like this, I'd simply ask them to seek help from somebody at the church. But this fellow is in serious condition. He needs urgent healing. After all, I've got an honorary knight at my side to protect me, right? Let's gather the small lamp grass and head back so we can heal him.
There's so much gosh darn lamp grass in the area.
Sister Deaconess, you're back.
This should do the trick. Hold on a moment.
You adventurers really are jumpy these days.
Ooh-wee.
Alright, that should do it. But just to be safe, you should probably pay a visit to the church.
No need. I should be able to recover by myself. Sister Deaconess, why weren't you suspicious of me? Like the adventurer here. Surely you've heard about the treasure hoarders and their methods. Feigning injury by the roadside, begging for healing to get close to travelers, then striking at the opportune moment. You know, stuff like that. And that's just one of their methods. Weren't you worried that I might have been looking to harm you?
It crossed my mind.
And yet, why did you still help me?
Oh, the fact was you needed healing, right? And you hadn't done anything wrong. You just asked me for help.
Barbara's too nice.
Whatever your true identity, in my eyes, you were merely a person in need of healing.
Sister Deaconess, the truth is, I am a treasure hoarder. My plan was to feign injury in order to take advantage of the situation.
He's very honest treasure hoarder.
But I ran into a group of monsters. I barely made it out. Then I realized I actually had to seek help from someone. Anyone. But travelers all kept their distance. None of them believed me. Until you showed up. I can't thank you enough for healing me. I feel strong enough to carry on now. I won't trouble you anymore.
Oh. Well, the best thing would be for you to come back to Mondstadt with us. The church can help with your treatment. You're not fully healed yet.
Please, I've taken up enough of your time. Oh, these are for you. I'm afraid I have nothing of value to give, but I picked these sweet flowers from nearby. Take them as thanks for healing me. I will remember your kindness. In the future, if you have any trouble with treasure hoarders, just mention my name, Uwe. I guarantee they won't dare touch the hem of your jacket. I must go. Farewell.
What a strange character. But I hope his wounds will be okay. At least we got a hold of some sweet flowers. We were running out of time for me to whip you up some chili brew. Oh, wow! This is a great batch! That's everything we need. It's getting late. Let's get back to Mondstadt.
Okay. Oh boy. I'm curious. Is this the ending that I didn't know? The unknown ending. Yeah, it's not so much an unknown ending, it's just how do I get there ending? And it's raining. A little rain never hurt anyone. And the rain's gone. So sad.
Well, we're back. That was pretty tiring.
Why did you choose to heal the guy even though you knew he was suspicious?
I'm a deaconess. Healing the wounded is something I must do.
Okay, I need you to look up a word for me, E. Hello? Mr. A.
What?
Goodness gracious. Hello, Mr. Very close to your mic. I need you to look up a word for me. Deaconess.
Bird.
Yes. Barbara apparently is a deaconess, and I'm like, ah, yes, a deaconess. What's a deaconess? Do you want me to spell it for you? Gamer? Hello? You awake? Or are you playing?
Yes, I'm here. Ness, right?
Deaconess. Are you prepared to look it up?
A woman with duties similar to those of a... What the hell is a
A woman with what?
A woman with duties similar to those of a deacon. What the hell's a deacon? What the hell's a deacon then?
You're a bit too close to the mic. Why don't you look up a deacon?
Sure.
Oh my gosh. Actually, I'm just gonna turn you down in Discord.
Please do.
Oh my gosh, hold on. Hold on. Let's put you down here. Alright, say something again?
Sup?
Okay, I mean, I think you're good. I think you're good.
Besides, I have a vision. Even if you did try anything, I'd have been able to handle it.
Fair enough, fair enough.
Not to mention,
Are you still here?
I had the honorary knight with me. If there'd been any danger, you would definitely have protected me, right?
Gamer? Oh, no. Hello, Gamer, there you are.
Hello.
There you are.
Hello.
Howdy, Gamer.
Deacon is
What is a deacon? Oh, hello?
an ordained minister of an order ranking below that of a priest.
Okay, so she's... So, repete, por favor. Repeat yourself, please.
An ordained minister of an order ranking below that of priest.
Huh. Okay, so it's just like... Oh, because she is part of the church. Okay.
Yeah.
And if...
She's a
If
part
I
of the
was
local
alone-
Catholic Church.
Makes sense.
For a vision bearer, I'm more adept at healing. If there were too many enemies, I guess I would have been defeated after a while.
Oh my
Any
gosh.
more words
However,
that I should
because I
look
would
up?
have been alone, I wouldn't have risked an ambush by stopping to heal him myself. I would have just left some herbs with him instead. I'm good at remembering self-defense tactics like that.
Barbara is precious.
After all, as Sister Victoria always says, don't go around healing people in the wild. Then again, what's the point of having a vision if I can't stretch the rules once in a while?
Okay.
Oh, the chili brew! It shouldn't take long to make. Why don't you wait for me in the garden next to the Adventurers Guild? I'll bring it straight over when it's ready.
Okay. Stanley! Greatest adventure
boy.
Mondstadt has ever known.
Oh boy. It's Stanley.
The legendary Stan. The dude with the legendarily ordinary name. Like, incredibly so when you think about it. Like, if you ask me what is a perfectly normal and average name, Stan/Stanley would
Sorry for the
certainly
delay.
come to
The
mind.
chili brew's ready. Why don't we drink
Yeah.
these here? Here. This one is for you. Really? Is the flavor okay for you? I was worried you might not like it. Well, at first when I first read after prep, but because I went to none of those. That was until using sweet. That's when whenever I drank it, the spiciness would always push me to work hard. I don't mind. Oh, even if it's not tomorrow. I hope our.
Alright, so we still ended up here. Alright. But that was different. Okay. Is my job. Heal Uwe. Okay. Gather sweet flowers together with Barbara. Okay. That's what I was supposed to be doing different. It makes sense, okay. Sort of. Alright, so from here, begin hangout. Ah, yes, you and Barbara out in the woods until you meet a suspicious figure. What are they doing there? What do they want? I just kept walking by these delightful ores. And I was just like, I need to go collect those. You know, if treasure hoarders didn't attack people just willy-nilly, they'd be very much like us, the MC. Just wandering around, collecting as much treasure as possible.
Here we are! The sweet flowers growing here are some of the highest quality. I often pick them here, but why are there so many monsters around? Let's take care of them first. Then we can look for sweet flowers in the vicinity.
You've been a naughty boy.
I'll race you there!
Freeze!
Starfall!
Alright.
I guess that takes care of them. You truly are. Oh, stop right there. No. Wait just a second.
Barbara
That should do it.
Hello there.
is the nicest
Excuse me,
word ever.
but
Yes, I am. Are you all right?
praise the Ark. I'm a hunter. I was lucky to have escaped, but please, won't you heal me?
You're not dressed like a hunter. You're just a bit like a treasure hoarder.
Treasure who now? Don't be silly. Would a treasure hoarder get injured and then stop a couple of passers-by begging to be healed?
Yes.
Don't be ridiculous. Me? A treasure hoarder? Look here. Aren't these monster injuries? How can you be so heartless? It's no wonder looking at you. Sister Deaconess, you...
Yes, I will heal you. Oh, his wounds look difficult to heal. I'll need some herbs. Can you watch him for me?
Hold on. He's a specific characteristic. Nice first.
Oh, okay.
Wait a minute. You know, I'm suddenly feeling a lot better. Where was I? Sister Deaconess, I should be going. I won't be needing your healing today. Thank you.
Sir, stop where you are.
We're done here. No? Is there a problem? I haven't done anything.
We just want to get you healed at the church is all. What's the matter? Shy?
What's your problem? You're not making any sense. I just asked to be healed. Is there some law against that?
I'm just a humble honorary knight. No need to get excited. Take a walk with me.
You think I'm afraid of you? If you want to catch me, you better be up to the task.
Oh my god. Wait, seriously? The dude's... ulterior motive, defeat the treasure hoarder. This dude's like, you wanna know what? I'm gonna fight you.
like I said, I'm already leaving.
That's the last you in. Wherever's planning, you won't try it now.
Thank you.
You don't sound too happy about it.
I had a look at his wounds. I think he really did need healing. Even if he was a treasure hoarder. Still, I'm sure you made the right decision. If he did have some ulterior motive, we might have fallen into a trap. Whatever the case, if he does have others lurking about, we're probably still in danger. We should go back to Mondstadt. It looks like chili brew isn't in the cards this time. I'll have to get around to making one for you next time. I'm heading back to Mondstadt. You should come as well. Don't spend too long out here.
No. Perhaps this is a rite of passage on the path to becoming a deaconess. Oh, she's so sad. No, Barbara, no. Oh, that's like the worst ending possible. No. Oh. Oh. Incompletely cured. Is that what you said?
Yeah.
I did not hear that.
Bro.
It's just, look at her face. She looks so sad, and the MC's just like, wait, don't go. Oh. No. I'm calling that the worst ending. I mean, sure, there was this ending, but that was hilariously awkward. This is like, oh, because it wasn't the worst. Oh, I'm so sorry, Barbara. No. And then there's a taste of hard work. And then a fiery flavor from Lewitt. A holiday in Mondstadt. Oh, why did that have to be one of them?
Damn.
Achieve endings to unlock more hangout memories.
Feels bad.
Like, can you see it? Like, look at the face. Look at their face. He's so sad. She's like, I want to be a good person and help people, but not all people are good people. Oh no. I just feel like... Oh. I'm genuinely sad. No. Why did that have to be the last one?
Damn. The worst for last.
Damn it. God damn it. God damn it.
You had to see Barbara depressed.
He's so sad, Barbara. No, you have to keep Barbara happy. No. I'm not calling that the canon ending. I'm calling the first ending the canon ending. The first one is where we made Barbara's homemade chili brew. Oh my god. Oh no. Oh my goodness. I feel so genuinely bad that we ruined Barbara's day out. Oh no. Oh, I'm
Can't believe that was the last one.
It was.
That's pain.
Yeah, that was an entirely pain moment. Oh my gosh. Hold on. Let me do the soft quit. Ba, 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 ba. Like, oh my gosh, I'm just like, I refuse to consider that the canon ending. That is the uncanon bad ending of the day that you could hang out with Barbara. The best ending is where you and Barbara hang out and she makes you her special chili brew. Oh my gosh. That's the canon ending.
Apparently, Zord does not accept Barbara's despair.
I do not accept it. Barbara is so nice. Like, everything about Barbara is just so nice. And just seeing her sad just made me go, no. Oh, I'm so sorry, Barbara. That is not your true ending. Mhm. Mhm. You know what would have been cool is if you got like friendship points with characters whose quest it was. Because I am like halfway through friendship level 9 with Barbara.
I'll protect us by royal decree.
Barbados, guide us.
Big old flower.
Oz, reveal. Let's dance.
I swear by my sword.
David still hits pretty hard.
Go, let the show cut. Oz, reveal.
Alright.
Is that a reference to something?
I honestly have no idea. My default noise.
Okay, if I'm gonna be honest with you, you sung a very familiar tune to a game that I love playing.
I will say, I just sort of tend to have a habit to subconsciously like echo songs, so I very well could have heard a song and been like, ah, yes.
Like, it's literally sound like the lobby theme of the game that I'm playing right now. I'm like,
Yeah, I 100% would not be surprised at all if, like, in my head, what was floating around was that exact thing that you're mentioning. Like, I just sort of have a habit of passively absorbing information. Like, I'll just
1, 2, breathe.
I'll just slowly start gaining like this well of information. And it's like, where did you hear that? Where'd you hear that? Where'd you find out that? And I'm just like, you know, I absolutely have no idea. Okay, then, oh boy, if I go over here and I get one of these, and then, hey,
So,
wish me luck.
good luck as well. Even though you already have to talk about it.
Ah,
Damn.
yeah. It's nobody new. Also, I wasn't going for Tartaglia. I was going
I
for
wasn't even
Key.
looking if I'm gonna be honest with you. Cool?
Key. Oh, god damn it.
Who?
It was a bow. Hell if I know. I'm going for the chick that you have. Key King.
Ka-ching?
Ka-ching. I'm going for Ka-chow.
I mean, I kind of already missed her better, or she would... Yeah, okay.
I know what you mean. Refinement rank 5.
You kind of missed the Lantern Red Festival then, Chief.
You say that. I can't refine it, I can't ascend it.
Damn.
But no, that's a good thing. Because if I go over to this pinhead, I can switch his weapon for his weapon. Because I've gotten 6
Depends on
of
which
these.
pinhead are you talking about?
Tartar sauce.
Bruh. How dare you disrespect tartar sauce?
Critical hits have a 60% chance to gain a small amount of elemental particles, which is alright, but nah. Normal attacks and charge attack hits increase by 4%, which is okay, and then attack speed increases by 1.2%. For 6 seconds, max 4 stacks can occur once every... So you can get... I mean, if it stacks... What stacks? Does the attack stack? Because that would be cool. I think so. 4 times 4, 16. That would be 4, 2, 4, 16. So 4.8% attack speed. And then 16% for charged attack. Charged attack hits increase attack by 4%. Okay. And normal attack speed by... Okay, so charge attacks increase normal attacks. And if I was playing as Tartaglia, yeah, this is not a bow for Tartaglia or even Fischl. Yeah, Tartar Sauce's bow is just absolutely amazing. Increases normal attack damage by 40%.
Duck?
What?
His bow is... Yeah?
Because, like, base, like, Refinement Rank 1 increases normal attack damage by 40%. Hell yeah. Whereas, like, once you level it up to rank 5, increases normal attack damage by 80%. Hell yeah. I will take that 10% charged attack decrease. That is phenomenal.
More power.
I will say, like, my desire for each character to be special and unique nearly made me insist that no, only one of them can have it, and I was tempted to grind it down into weapon energy. I am not.
Well, you slowly are.
I'll stick
Depends.
to. I will stick to the often. If I so happen to end up with max characters, that's just happenstance. I am aiming for one of each character. I do not. I don't care if I get multiple characters. You're laughing, but I'm serious.
That's what all Genshin will say. Well,
Rebooting.
I should stop writing in figure eights. This is literally me doing nothing. I'm just like, I'm just like, my thoughts are buzzing, and I'm like, okay, I need to calm my thoughts. Let's see, I have 100 energy,
I
or
was thinking.
but I need to get rid of. Let's see, I have 300,000 more. That's not very much. That's like dirt. I am poor.
Okay, Zora. Calm down.
No.
I am poor.
That's $300,000. I am poor.
Hey,
I
I'm
am-
poor.
Oh my god. That is so.
Cliff is known for its views.
Imagine saying that IRL.
Oh my goodness. I wish I was so out of touch with reality that I could have just like even $100,000 and just say, I'm so poor.
God, I'm so poor. Like, damn.
Oh my gosh. Like,
How rich are you?
right? It reminds me, like how, you know how I have, Xenoblade Chronicles X, and I was like, oh yeah, I have like over 1 million credits, or whatever the credits was, because I didn't spend any of it ever.
Literally, you didn't spend a single damn thing. You had enough to get a final tier scale. And just by me seeing that amount that you had infuriated me.
My
And
life,
by looking at your character's gear also infuriated me.
I will say, I am better at silencing my inner hoarder, because like, my inner hoarder tells me, whenever you get something, put it in your pocket, don't spend it, don't do anything with it. So there's that. Oh, that was a quick save. Okay, what am I gonna do?
Genshin Impact at 3 AM.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, nothing wrong with that. Let's see. We've been going for
I-
almost 3 hours. Goodness gracious.
I have a question.
Listening.
Have you ever played a game where the generic enemies are so detailed that they could be an actual character?
Well, I guess you could. Well, the generic enemies. Okay, hold on.
Yeah.
Let me think. No. What? No. No. I don't think so, though. Well. The closest I can think of is Dragon Fable. Maybe, but it's like. But it's like in a very specific way that, like, the characters, like, the casual enemies could be like their own characters.
Yeah.
Anyway, what game are you thinking of, gamer?
Fire Emblem Fates.
Oh.
They have detailed characters. They can be actual characters. Well, some of them. They're so detailed.
Cool.
Here's like 2.
Alright. Let's see. Go back. Oh no. Oh god, what did I do? No. Okay. I'm gonna. No.
Zora's looking DMs. No.
Here we go. Wait, when you say detailed, do you mean like just character design, or do you mean backstory?
Or design.
Okay, if you're talking about character design, then yeah. Oh my goodness. I'm trying to think of like what game. But yeah, character design wise, I have seen characters where it's like, or enemies where the characters, enemies that seem like they could be actual characters. I have seen that. I thought you meant like characters literally like a backstory worthy of being being a character.
Like, you did have to go with this. He's crazy on freaking designs, I guess.
I swear by my sword.
It was at a point to where I thought one of these characters were an actual character. It was freaking BC. Hey.
Let me defeat this Abyss Mage. You want to know something? I'm gonna feel sad defeating Abyss Mages. Genshin, how dare you? I hated the Abyss Mages. How dare you make me feel for them?
Congrats, Zora, you're committing Conria genocide.
Oh my goodness. I'm both bitter and like proud of myself that I was able to guess like what happened to the people of Conria before it actually revealed it.
9,000 IQ, Zora predicts everything.
This is why you don't tell me anything about games that you played, because I predict the story.
Yeah, no. I can't tell you anything about games. One game that I'll be very, very surprised that you predict the story on, literally on the spot, is Persona 5 Royal.
Persona 5 Royal?
Well, there's regular Persona 5, but get Persona 5 Royal for extra content. Story-related content.
Okay. Okay. It's like I'm half tempted to just think about like what the story plot could be.
I don't know if you can. So I guess it's the whole entire storyline of Persona 5, and each thing, plot twists and turns, and she's literally the Hokage.
I summon thee.
I think the reason why I can tell like so many stories on what's gonna happen in them is because like when I started reading, I was like in preschool when I like gained the love for reading. So it's not very far to say, or inaccurate at all to say, like I've pretty much loved reading for my entire life. And like, it's no specific genre, just pretty much anything. And it's just like, once you start reading stories, you'll notice patterns. And with good stories, you can arguably guess them. I say arguably, because, like, of course, stories with, like, plot twists happen. Although I guess you could say the whole thing about Conria was a plot twist. Anyway, what do you think of...
No rest for...
Barbados. Goodness. By royal decree.
Okay. Sorry, I'm focusing on fighting and I distracted myself, essentially. My question was, what do you think of, like, important message? Oh, word levels. Okay, my word level increased. Oh, I thought it was actually... Yeah, I'm adventure rank 55. Hell yeah. Oh yes, just a random Zora. Frantically trying to level up the world level to impossible levels. I need the world level to be over 9,000. Hey, it's the most basic reference. I had to. Hey yo, Caddy.
Ad Astra Abyssosk.
I do believe I adventure ranked up. Hell yeah. If I realized I was that close, I wouldn't have bought an acquainted fate. God damn it. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, which means I'll be 3 short again. Anyway. Yeah. I mean, it's world level 8 now. And then soon I'll be world level 9. Hell yeah. I will say, I'm somewhat disappointed that characters are just like max level 90. Like, I can't even be max level 99.
I was about to say, I thought you were about to say it even higher number. I was like, bruh.
Oh no, I would love
the Skya now.
Oh my goodness, the power creep. The power creep is real. I'm sure of it.
Okay. From what I just said, you probably did not get it.
No.
So, in the Skya series, you want to know what the max level is in through 1 through 5?
Speak to me.
9,999.
Of course it is. That sounds both amazing and horrifying.
But since the next one's coming out, and I don't know how long.
Welcome. How can I help you?
Are they gonna raise it again?
Oh yeah, by tenfold.
Oh my god.
It's like 999,999.
Oh my god. I think I remember you telling me about that once. Oh, I wasn't playing this game, I was playing something else. But yeah, oh my goodness. That would be Genshin. You have goals. Yeah.
As I said before, you probably forget. The Sky series, highly recommended. And also, you'll get a good laugh out of it. I could see it being your type of humor.
Right? Oh my goodness. Yes, my type of humor basically is cringe humor. Well, I say basically. I have a soft spot for cringe humor, but I do like actually funny jokes.
Also, you don't have to play the game in specific order, you can just play one. They're all different characters in each game.
Random Squishy enters the fight. Excuse you?
Oz, reveal thyself!
God damn you.
I swear by my sword.
Oz, reveal thy... Let's dance! Who is one?
Random? Rando. Sorry, Rando. I'm going to be calling it quits in a minute. Can't play.
Nanny, what's going on now?
Oh. I'm not using that. I am not using the birthday cake. It is so pretty. My inner orders.
What use isn't...
Oh wait, I know what I
use
can do.
The cake?
Can you see it? Cake for a traveler. Very special item. A gift to a very special someone on a very special day. Here's to you, the brightest star in the night sky. Wishing you a joyous journey in this great big world. I don't get very many things like this, so I feel special. Like, you don't know, thankfully you don't know, but you don't know how often, like, we pretty much have done nothing for, like, my birthday for years. So, hey, this is a big deal for me. I am stubbornly keeping that thing. I will keep it to the end of time. Oh, right. I don't think I fought Dvalin and them yet this week. Have I? I have not. And when does the week reset? I will say, the one bad thing, the week resets in 3 days. I wish the the Genshin battle pass was like. I wish there's like a bonus battle pass. Okay. So when you unlock the ghost thing, like, of course you get the regular one, but then you get
ghost thing.
But you can also get the fancy one, which gives you a banner, battle pass. What one of these? A name card. There we go. That can give you a name card style. And I'm like, I sort of wish it unlocked like an advanced battle pass, one that, sure, it went up to level 50, but then like you can continue earning levels beyond.
Free 5-star.
But do you know what I mean?
Yes.
Like, this is good, but something else could be great.
But it's MiHoYo, so their battle passes tend to be
simple,
kind of trash. Yeah. Because Ankai's, it's okay, I guess.
Okay, so oh goodness gracious, let's see. I'm gonna go for the Ghostheim version.
Well, what? Ghost?
Jit. That's what I've been calling it.
A no-stick chorus? No-stick hymn? What's going on here?
Ghostheim, got it.
Sure.
One. Okay.
Sure. You know what? Yeah,
Two,
sure.
3, 4, 5. So you get 5 regular wishes, and you get 4 rainbow wishes. How many? And you get 680 primo gems. Let's see. You get a whole lot of gold. Let's see. There's 20, 40, 60. And of course it's less than 80. That's 18. There's 102, 114, 126, 130, 142, 154, 166, 170, 174, 178, 182, 184. You get 184 heroes' wits, which are pretty decent. Not bad. And then you get like, I think you get like 3 million more, give or take. Hold on, let me do, like, these are big enough numbers that I'll actually pull out my calculator. Let's see, 240 thousand. Times, so 1, 2, 3, times 3. 720 plus 192. 1,000 plus 192,000. There's that first million. So plus 192,000. Plus 144,000, so plus 288,000. 288,000 plus 144,000 plus 96,000 plus 96,000 plus 96,000. There's 2 million. Okay, 8 and 8 is 16. That's 96, so plus 96,000. Plus 48,000. And that's just the bottom. I mean, like, you do get a lot. So 8 and 8 is 16. 160,000. 80,000 and 64,000 plus 80,000 plus 64,000 plus 64,000 plus 64,000. Okay, 8 and 8 is 16, 4 and 4 is 8, so 96,000. 6,000. So 48,000. That's 64 plus 64,000. And see, 6 and 8, that's 48,000. 6 and 6 is 12, so 32,000. So you get 2.88 million. So 2,880,000 more. So that's actually pretty solid. And then 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. And then you get 10 of the fragile resin, which is pretty legit. And then you get a bunch of the three chunk crystals that level up your weapons. I'd count it, but I'm done counting things. So I'd say you get, I mean, as far as I'm concerned, you get pretty decent for $15, I think. I think it's $15, give or take. What do you think? How does that compare to your battle passes in whatchamacallit land?
That what?
By royal decree.
No, because remember you said that MiHoYo doesn't really do good battle passes.
Let the show begin.
Oh yeah. God, I should probably freaking. I don't remember Honkai's battle passes. To be honest with you, I never checked them out. I check them on a rare occasion. Okay. Okay. Alright.
By royal decree.
What? Huh?
Okay, so Disgaea, right?
The Skya? Who's that?
Oh, you know the game series.
Uh-huh.
Disgaea.
Oh, the one with the crazy leveling up.
Yeah.
Alright.
Of course, you can recruit characters, right?
Uh-huh.
And name them and choose their stats as you wish.
Uh-huh.
And in battle, the enemies have a random name generator. So I'm gonna read you their names.
Oh,
There's
no.
one in particular.
Oh, no.
Sorry. Takuma, pretty standard name. We have Janelle. We have Phil. We have Austin. We have Ricky. We have Ricky again, but spelled differently. And okay, there's two. And you know what? You wanna know what the others are? The other two is
Yeah, go
Gun
ahead.
Collector.
Excuse you?
Gun Collector and Physic Historian.
Busy? Busy historian? What?
Physic Historian and Gun Collector.
Like,
Random name generator for you.
why are historian and gun in the thing?
I don't know.
Oz reveal thyself.
God.
I will say, I never expected in the slightest, like, no, there was no possible way I would have, like, not in the slightest.
These names are wild. Freaking Gun Collector.
I mean, somebody has to.
I don't know why it's even funny because it's freaking the enemies in Orc.
I mean,
The enemy types in Orc. Same with freaking Physic Collector. Physic Historian.
I mean,
They're both orcs.
I was expecting humans. I mean, it was.
There are humanoid like enemies, of course, naturally.
Well, yeah. Humans are the easiest enemy to have. But what the hell, game?
And you might be thinking, well, orcs in this game, they're pretty much pigs, I guess. Yeah.
Okay, so they go the Ganon route. Got it.
Yeah, they're Ganon. They're freaking. I can't stand this game sometimes.
It sounds absolutely amazing. And this game sounds absolutely amazing. You know, one day,
Oz reveal
one day I'm gonna have to just like I forget.
I summon thee.
Alrighty. Goodness gracious. But what I was gonna say is one day I'm gonna have to let's play like the more fun games. Like I'm gonna have to let's play Dragon Fable. I'm gonna have to. It's a delightful game. I love it. Like I'd say after Minecraft, it's like hold on. It's in my top 3 favorite games, like with Minecraft and Zelda. Like that's how much I love the game Dragon Fable. And like oh my goodness, it just gives off those kind of vibes. You still here, gamer?
Yeah.
Just checking. I'm gonna sign out. Goodness gracious, it's been a few hours. How long has it been? It's been just over 3 hours. I just held on to you guys for another 18 minutes. Hold on, I know what I'll do. Before I need to go here, and then I'm going to do a thing. I'm going to do a thing. Oh my goodness, don't walk off, don't you dare walk off. Actually, Barbara, can I get in my backpack? I can, perfect. Let's see, I still have Zhao lanterns. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. There we go. Aw, that's not nearly as many as I put out there. Unless they're like, oh no, they're phased into one another. They're all there. Okay, I'll do it better. So first things first, time. It needs the sun to be properly set. There we go. The sun has set. And then, even though I wasted a few, there's 10. 1, 2, 3. There's about 7 more. And then... Alright. And they're fading away. Alright. And this is where I'm going to call it a night. Darlings, I've been Azora Wing, and our special guest appearance of Equinox Moon.
Invasion.
I'll catch you darlings on the flip side. Bye-bye.